In this video tutorial, we're going to go over how to make timeline rows from selected cells in the matrix. In terms of how to do this, it's fairly straightforward. Just right-click or control-click on a column name in the matrix. This menu will appear, and you can choose the item Make Timeline Row from Selected Cells. So if I do that, well, before I do that, let me point out the fact that the column we're choosing correlates to a label. Right? So if I make a timeline row from these selected labels, essentially I'm creating a row on the timeline of labels. So the advantage of doing this typically is that it's a quick and easy way to view labels actually in the timeline. They are actually instances or codes, but they represent labels down here in the timeline. So maybe if there's one or two or a handful of labels you want to put in the timeline, it might help you just see that information more quickly than having to open the matrix. Also, maybe in the matrix, for example, I know that the buses and taxis enter from the south, and there's 48 and 5 of those in terms of count. But maybe if I populate them on the timeline, I get a different perspective because more of the instances are concentrated earlier or later, and just the visual aspect of the timeline gives you some other aspect of analysis that's valuable. Lastly, you should know that if you right-click on a row name, you can choose Edit Row to rename the row something more specific if you'd like. Thanks for watching.